Go ahead.
Okay. I was just thinking about when we were young, you just kind of drifted around the neighborhood. Anywhere there's a noise or whatever, that's where you'd go. And the church down there, they had in the old schoolhouse was like every Friday or Saturday night they had what do you call it, a dance, get together, and all dancing and jumping around. And we go down there, we couldn't go in, but we look in the windows and watch them. And so then they started having church there. And we went one day, we was scouting around what we was gonna do. So we went over and walked around down by the store down there, a Myrtle store. And we heard this noise and stuff, and we said go down there and see what's going on. So we went over there, and they was glad to see us, and all. They having good food, and they had treats and all kind of stuff. So we liked that. So next day we went back. They had vacation Bible school.
Okay.
And they had all kind of treats and stuff. Well, we was eating our stuff, and Margaret Mayo lived down above the levee down there. She came up and asked us, said, said, are y'all been saved? We didn't know what she was talking about. We said, we didn't think so. Mm-hmm. So anyway, she talked to us, and the next day we asked her a few little questions. I said, what is this saved stuff you're talking about? And she said, well, you want to go to heaven, don't you? And I said, yeah.
Who was all with you?
Doyle Mann, brother Martha Mary's husband, and Hassel Toddy and Bobby Russell.
Okay.
There's four of us. And we got to talk to her, and she said, let me get the preacher to talk to him. So we talked to the preacher and said, yeah, we'd like to do that. He said, okay, Sunday morning when we have church, y'all come down and make a profession of faith. I said, okay. And he said, I'm going to go ask your dad if it's all right with him for y'all to come to church and all. So he went down and talked to him, and Dad said, well, I got hay cut. I can't go because it's fixing to rain. We got to cut that hay and we got to get it in. But anyway, Sunday morning we went down there, and come time for the invitation. Me and Doyle, Bobby, and Hassel went down there to the front and told him, we want to be saved. And he said, okay, so I had us standing in the front, and the invitation, back then they went on pretty good while. Right. And I look, and here come Dad coming down the aisle. And then right behind him was Grandpa Payne. And then I looked, in a little while, there was my great-grandmother, Grandma Llewellyn Donovan. And I think that Sunday we had like 16 people were saved. And a whole lot of them was our family. Yeah. And we had a parade the next Sunday afternoon. We went to Cooter and got baptized because they're the only one that had a baptistry.
Okay. And that was when Mom and Aunt Mark came up too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, first came up was Mary and Martha. Okay. And then my dad, then my grandpa.
Oh, okay.
And then my great-grandmother.
Yeah. Okay. I just, that one line there, I don't get too good sometimes.
I forgot about the girls, that's what we're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, so wait, 16, 19 people you said? And
16 people were baptized that Sunday.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
All right.